Christchurch has been changed forever by what happened here.
There was a river of blood coming out of the mosque. That's a scene that you don't forget.
Ida has certainly left its mark on New Orleans.
It just feels heartbreaking.
We help you understand the world with us. We are standing on the supply line right into the heart of America's opioid crisis. I've reported from around the world and around the UK.
Are you trying to run me over, Sir Philip?
No, go away.
Look like it, sir. Will you respond to those who've made accusations, Sir Philip?
Can you go away?
Joe Biden knows the celebrations are over and this is a country in crisis.
You don't want to be remembered this way. You always want to be remembered in something positive.
It is almost impossible to predict where these fires will go next. This gives you an idea of the strength of those winds, strong enough to bend and twist metal.
Do you regret the tweet, Gary?
There's no sign, publicly at least, of either side being willing to give ground. How do you reassure the public that all of these mistakes wouldn't be made again? I'm Greg Milam, and I'm Sky's Chief North of England correspondent.
Welcome back. A British pensioner sentenced to 2 years in prison for the manslaughter of his seriously ill wife in 2021 has been released from custody in Cyprus. David Hunter admitted suffocating her after she begged him to end her life. Well, joining me now is Michael Polak, lawyer and director of legal aid group Justice Abroad, which has been representing Mr. Hunter. Thank you very much indeed for joining us today. It's clearly been quite an ordeal for Mr. Hunter and his family. Just to begin with, how is he doing?
He's very pleased to be finally released. He's been in prison for over 17 months or so. At his age, it's very difficult for anyone to be in prison, but especially at his age. And we were very surprised that he was released today and very pleased with that. He was facing a premeditated murder charge, which would have meant that he would have died in prison in Cyprus. And that he was found not guilty of that a few weeks ago, but guilty of a lesser charge of manslaughter. Today, we were hoping for a suspended sentence, but even better than that, he got time served and was released from court.
Now, the court heard that after assisting with his wife's death, Mr. Hunter also tried to take his own life. How is he doing psychologically as well as physically after all this?
Well, he's been in prison for some time. And he's okay. He's looking forward to getting on with the grieving process, visiting Genesis' grave, getting back in touch with family. His daughter's been supporting him every step of the way in relation to the case. So it now gives him a chance to kind of get on with that grieving process. It's obviously a very tragic case. They were together for over 50 years. They were deeply in love. We called witnesses to court who described the perfect relationship. He'd do